Hi, I'm Mike Morkin. Join me December 9th as we travel on the lovely Danube River visiting the Christmas markets with Colette. During a 6-night cruise, we'll enjoy the classic European Christmas markets, visit medieval cities, savor holiday sweets, and more. Colette covers the details, flights, meals, hotels. Your only job is to have fun. Don't miss out. Call Colette at 1-844-667-6512 or visit valleynewslive.com.
Before choosing someone to help with your Social Security disability claim, ask if the firm is from the Red River Valley. Ask if your case will be handled by an attorney. Ask if you will meet with your attorney before your hearing with the judge. Or just ask for the Schneider Law Firm. I'm Max Schneider. From disability to workers' comp and personal injury, for us, it's about results for you.
Call toll-free 877-740-2525. The Schneider Law Firm. There's no fee unless you win.
Is there a chance I keep my job?
No.
We're here without jobs in a house we're not done paying for.
We've been through tough spots before. We'll figure it out.
I'm having a baby. I need cash.
I'm scared. My childhood is ending. How does the future not concern you?
I guess there's stuff I'm looking forward to.
Like what?
Going on dates.
Boring.
Driving.
Scary.
Getting married. Hopefully to Vanilla Ice.
You want to marry a snow cone?
The Young Sheldon season finale, Thursday on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
I want a drink.
And I want this free. And I want this awesome ATV. I can't get enough
of winning free stuff.
Casey's just gave me these. Cause we won the Casey's sweepstakes. The summer of freedom sweepstakes.
Shop with Casey's Rewards for a chance to win free pizza, gas, and getaways all summer long.
We won the Casey's sweepstakes. The summer of freedom sweepstakes.
Getting scammed? Call the Whistleblower Hotline. This is Valley News Live at 4.
New for you at 4, an update in a case that grabbed the attention of the region when the football season for Proctor High School near Duluth was canceled last year after a sexual assault. Today, a Proctor High School football player pleaded guilty to sexually assaulting a teammate last September. Court documents say Alec John Bainey, who was 17 at the time, held down a 15-year-old outside the locker room and assaulted him with a plunger. Pictures and videos of that assault quickly circulated on social media. The football season was canceled and the case was handed over to the county attorney's office. Bainey is due back in court on June 20th. Also new at 4, the new president of North Dakota State University was welcomed today. Dr. David Cook will be the 15th president for the university. He credits the tremendous opportunity for partnerships and collaborations across the state for his desire to take the role.
I think a big part of what I'm trying to do when I getting out there and engaging and listening is going to really get a sense of, what people want to see in this institution, where we need to go, how well we are aligned with the economic needs of the state, the workforce needs of the state. That's a big part of why I'm doing field days. So that's going to take me out across the state.
And something new, Cook said he's looking into providing non-credit opportunities through the university to support the state's diverse workforce. In Ukraine, the siege of a steel plant in Mariupol appears to be coming to an end. That facility has endured heavy bombardment by Russia for more than 2 months. This was the scene last night as wounded Ukrainian troops were put on buses after emerging from the plant. Deborah Pata takes us there, where more than 250 Ukrainians have now surrendered.
The Russian military took the wounded Ukrainian fighters to territory it controls. A prison exchange is being negotiated while rescue attempts continue for those still underground. As Mariupol falls, defiant Ukrainian soldiers celebrate a victory to the north with a bold video announcing, "We've reached the Russian border, Mr. President." They've recaptured much of the land surrounding the second largest city of Kharkiv. But it's still tense. Ukrainian soldiers demand proof of this man's identity, suspicious of everyone. Russian troops got to within less than a mile here in Derhachi. Despite their retreat, they can still inflict terrible damage. This cultural center, used as a distribution hub for humanitarian aid, was hit twice in the past week, Mayor Vyacheslav Zadorenko tells us. And the situation remains critical in 4 nearby villages under Russian control. They say they're liberating us from the Nazis, the mayor said, but in reality, they're liberating us from the peaceful life we used to have. And that peace is still under threat.
We've been hearing artillery all morning. They've pushed the Russian forces back, but clearly not enough.
The surreal sight of war in suburban backyards remains as Ukrainian tanks rush to reposition themselves. And the hills reverberate with the grief of women whose men died defending their country. This is no military funeral. Yulia Loseva's husband was a 38-year-old truck driver who'd never fought in his life.
As for Kharkiv, people are slowly coming home, but it's going to take a while for the city to return to normal. Deborah Patter, CBS News, Kharkiv, Ukraine.
Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson to see how low it's going to go. Hutch?
Thanks, Stacy. Tonight, temperatures aren't too bad, but we've certainly seen a change from yesterday. Where you see the greens is where it's coolest, off in the James River Valley and out towards Oaks, mid-50s there. Some rain cooling the scene. As we take a look off to the east, we have a lot of mid-60s out there, so the 70s are gone. And where we do have the rain showing up on the radar here, moving out of the James River Valley and heading into the Red River Valley now are some scattered showers of rain. There's even a little bit of a lightning up near the international border. These are not strong thunderstorms, but we do have some locally heavy rain from these that are exiting the Jamestown area, moving through Valley City. And up north, we have some that are in and around Towner County right now, out near Rolla, with a recent rumble of thunder there. Notice how everything is kind of sliding just a little bit to the south of Fargo. We may get clipped by this main deal here as it works its way off to the east. It's moving east-southeast though, so prepare for up to a ½ inch to 1.5 inches of rain under the core of this system. Jamestown here, anywhere from around 1 inch to a little more than that as we see the yellow colors here, but in the greens, accumulations of a few tenths of an inch are likely along that main track. That'll be this evening as we look at your planner. In Fargo, our chance will come on the outside of an hour or so here for a shower. Temperatures slipping into the mid-50s for the remainder of the evening. Yes, Stacy, we do have some cooler weather in the 7-day planner. We'll talk about that and continued chances of unsettled weather now for the next few days. All those details here in a moment.
All right, thanks, Hutch. Minnesota Governor Tim Walz toured an elementary school in St. Paul today to talk about the importance of education. The visit comes one day after the governor and other lawmakers announced a bipartisan plan to make what they call historic investments in education. Walz's announcement includes $4 billion for education, public safety, and health care.
The bottom line is that Minnesota schools are going to get an infusion of resources they need. We're going to be listening to those schools and those communities, especially targeting that money to make sure that that these students get everything that they deserve in a world-class education. And if you saw it in that one.
It also includes a $4 billion tax cut to provide financial relief for Minnesotans. Details should be finalized in the days to come. 8 months after Glosser Images' unexpected closure, a pair of newlyweds are getting their wedding memories back thanks to Dr. Phil. Bryce and Brianne from Grand Forks appeared on yesterday's episode of the Dr. Phil Show. The couple tied the knot last July, saying a quarter of their wedding budget went to paying Glosser Images, but they still have no pictures to show for it. Dr. Phil surprised the couple with all of their wedding pictures. Jack Glosser, the owner of Glosser Images, issued a statement saying, "We're so grateful to Dr. Phil and Shootproof. As of today, Shootproof has been able to deliver photographs to more than 30% of our customers." Glosser is still at the center of a lawsuit filed by the state attorney general, who says Glosser falsely blamed the closure on the pandemic.
The day's going to come, it will come, when your loved one brings a smile as you remember him or her. As you remember her, it's going to bring a smile to your lip before it brings a tear to your eye.
That's President Biden in Buffalo today, paying respects to the victims of Saturday's mass shooting. Authorities say an 18-year-old gunman who was white scoped out a supermarket ahead of the attack because he wanted to kill as many black people as possible. 10 were killed, 3 more were hurt, and officials in the area are concerned about copycat attacks.
We have been made aware of many social media posts going around with possible threats.
The suspect, meanwhile, pleaded not guilty to a murder charge and is being held without bail. The president says he plans to renew his calls for universal background checks for purchasing firearms and a ban on high-capacity assault weapons. U.S. regulators today authorized a COVID-19 booster shot for 5 to 11-year-olds 5 months after their last dose. Everyone 12 and older is already recommended to have the third shot, and some people, including those 50 and older, can choose to have a fourth. The CDC estimates 3 out of every 4 U.S. children of all ages have already been infected with coronavirus since the beginning of the pandemic. The government website for you to request free COVID-19 at-home test is now accepting a third round of orders. An additional 8 free at-home tests can be shipped by the U.S. Postal Service. You can order those tests at covid.gov or call 1-800-232-0233. Jerome Powell today underscored the Federal Reserve's determination to keep raising interest rates until there is clear evidence inflation is steadily falling, a high-stakes effort that carries the risk of causing a recession. An interest rate increase can lead to higher borrowing costs for mortgages, auto loans, and credit cards, slowing the economy as a result. Powell suggested the Fed will get aggressive if necessary. A new report on consumer spending shows inflation will be a problem for months to come. After rates were raised a half point earlier this month, the stock market took a dive over concerns that the rate hikes could trigger a recession. But many economists say Powell is unlikely to let market disruptions change the Fed's path. In other news, are UFOs real? That's the question a congressional committee pondered today. Deborah Alfarone reports from Washington, where lawmakers haven't held a hearing like this in half a century, but that could change.
A U.S. Navy ship captured this video of blinking triangles in the night sky. For years, it was categorized as an unidentified aerial phenomena, or a UAP. Later, a similar image was caught off another coast. Officials now believe they're drones.
The triangular appearance is a result of light passing through the night vision goggles and then being recorded by an SLR camera.
This is one of hundreds of UAPs a new Pentagon task force is investigating.
Since the early 2000s, we have seen an increasing number of unauthorized and/or unidentified aircraft or objects in military-controlled training areas and training ranges and other designated airspace. Reports of sightings are frequent and continuing.
Appearing before the House Intelligence Subcommittee, representatives from the group said there's still no government confirmation of extraterrestrial life.
It's not about finding alien spacecraft, but about delivering dominant intelligence across the tactical, operational, and strategic spectrum.
But Pentagon officials admit there are no easy explanations for hundreds of UAPs, like this video captured from an F-18 military plane.
The Pentagon says the number of reported UAPs has increased in the last year from 143 to 400. And they say one reason is their effort to encourage more pilots and military personnel to share their stories.
We want to know what's out there as much as you want to know what's out there.
After the public hearing, the witnesses and lawmakers met behind closed doors to discuss more sensitive national security issues. Deborah Alfarone, CBS News, Washington.
As the formula shortage presses families, the FDA considers relaxing restrictions on manufacturers. Details still to come.
And this just in, taking a look off to the west, that right there is a raindrop on our Skycam. So a few showers of rain, sprinkles working their way into the FM area. The sidewalks and streets are wet in Castleton. Your hour-by-hour forecast is coming up right after this.
Watching the weather.
First Alert Weather Day.
And making the call.
This First Alert Weather Day, just as we expected.
The Valley News Live First Alert Storm Team.
Keep your basement dry with help from Menards. Plus, save 11% on everything. Remove or transfer water quickly with Barracuda sump and utility pumps. These powerful, energy-efficient pumps are built to last. Get 11% off all sump and utility pumps. Remove unwanted moisture from the air and keep your space fresh with a Polonis dehumidifier. They help protect against mold and mildew. This Polonis dehumidifier is $129.99 after 11% rebate at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
Are you in the market for a new vehicle and can't find what you're looking for? Corwin's can help. Corwin Automotive has the largest new vehicle inventory available in the area, and it's growing daily. It's easy. Stop by any of the 3 Corwin locations and reserve or order your new vehicle today. Don't be forced to settle. Get exactly what you want at Corwin's. It's a whole new way of buying a vehicle. Corwin Automotive, family driven for over 100 years. Shop online, corwinauto.com.
Meet Febrez's Miracle Spray, Febreze Fabric Refresher.
I literally use this every day to make my house smell amazing after I make the bed, after my dog jumps off the couch. So I can wear my jacket or jeans one more time before I wash them again. It even makes shoes smell fresh. It doesn't cover up odors with scent, but actually eliminates them.
Over 1,000 uses. Febreze Fabric Refresher.
Hi, Jeff from a Cutting Edge Gallery of Jewelry. And as we all know, the gas pump is hitting us in the pocketbook, and so is the grocery store. Everything has gone up 30%. But guess what? Because we have such a massive inventory, we're able to keep diamond prices where they were. And you get to save on top of that. Come in the month of May, and you can save hundreds and thousands of dollars on a diamond, and we'll match that up with the mounting. So a Cutting Edge, 4507 33rd Avenue South, right here in Fargo.
It is wonderful and a great tool to have the First Alert Storm Team Skycam network. And we look just here outside our studios off to the west, and we can see the showers reaching the ground out there in West Fargo. So some sprinkles working their way through. Not the heaviest of the rain hitting here, but there's a heavier batch just off to the west of us. For now, though, look at your conditions at Hector International. We do have temperatures that are in the low to mid 60s, 64 at Moorheads Airport, a degree cooler at Hector. Skies reported to be clear at the airport, but sometimes that happens. How does that happen? Well, we have this neat little instrument that shoots up and looks at a 15-degree circle. There's certainly clouds out there, but there's a little bit of an error going on. So we take a look, 50s. Thanks to the rain showers that have moved through the James and Cheyenne River valleys, and those continue there. 60s, in fact, mid-60s for Grand Forks, 63 in Baudette, and Roseau at 63 as well, with much warmer temperatures out in the western Dakotas now, where it is 76 in Dickinson. A batch of showers along the international border, well forecast by models last night, kind of splitting the gap here in the middle section of the valley, and then this little batch of rain down to the south here, producing some moderate to heavy rain showers. Right now, south of Barnesville, we see some showers of rain pushing into that Pelican Rapids area. As we take a look, Valley City and points south, where you see the yellows and oranges, soaking showers, all moving to the east at about 40 miles per hour. I just diagnosed and analyzed that. And now here's what that means. If we go to the back end of the rain showers here and draw a line, how long is it? It's about 80 miles long. So if you are right here, for instance, the showers here still have to make their way over you. So there's going to be an area that gets some lofty rainfall totals, and Hutch's hunches that this rain in some spots will last another 2 hours, maybe a little bit more in some of the wetter spots. Now notice Fargo's just on the fringe of that rainfall. Expect a few tenths of an inch to over an inch and a half in some of the soggy locations. Showers and thunderstorms are strong on the Missouri-Iowa border, but look at all of the sunshine in the southwestern and south central United States for tonight. Hour by hour forecast. The showers over us now will continue to make their way eastward as they fall apart by the 10 o'clock hour. We could see some spotty overnight showers or rumbles of thunder dancing across the weather map, mainly up to the north. By morning, temperatures in the 50s for most of us, mid 50s for some, and the dark colors here would indicate we'd have a chance for some low clouds and fog on the scene in our western counties. Taking you through the early hours of the day, we'll see a south wind return, 15 to 30 miles per hour by your lunch hour. Hold on to your hats, and temperatures near 60 for almost all of us as that fog wears off. Then passing showers, rumbles of thunder as we go through your afternoon, getting off work time. Check out way off to the east. I'm going to step back and we look into the Arrowhead, some stronger thunder showers. Here we'll have isolated chances of a few hit and miss rumbles of thunder. Most of us stay dry the way it looks. Kind of a few pimples on the scene though. So some of us will have a chance at getting a brief but possibly heavy shower. As temperatures kiss those 70s tomorrow, by the evening we'll be clearing out, quieting down, wind decreasing with more of a northerly component as we start to cool things off. So 52 in the morning to start things up. Look at those temperatures getting nice and orange here. That's 70s for us. Wind shifting from southwesterly to northwesterly as a cool front pushes through. That's going to cause those spotty thunder showers we saw. Temperatures falling off after that. Not perfect weather, but Mr. Skinny here is still enjoying the springtime air. Thanks, Laura, for your perfect view. All right, taking a look. Cooler 60s on Thursday. In fact, 50s for many. Thunderstorms could be strong out toward the Twin Cities, and cold air piles in. We could see a flake or two in our northern counties. I think we'll have little, if any, accumulation, but don't be surprised if a morning flake mixes in with those 30s up north, and still scattered showers around the area through Saturday and Sunday, and even a little bit more on Monday. Temperatures in the 50s for most of us this weekend, the way it looks. Cool. And a little damp.
That's all right. Still better than we have been, you know?
Yeah, we're trying to make gradual improvements.
Exactly. Thanks, Hutch.
You bet.
As parents struggle to find baby formula, scammers are taking advantage. We'll have those details next at 4.
Hey everybody, I don't know about you, but I always wish that I had more time and more money to do things to look my best, right? This is Solar Wave, and it's going to help all of us do that. This is actually 4 amazing beauty treatments, and this does all 4 at once, and it only takes 5 minutes a day. How great is that? So you're going to have vibration massage and heat. That's going to help those serums that you invested in work even better, penetrate even more. Then it has LED red light therapy. You've been seeing this all over social media. It's the masks. It takes for 45 minutes, and all the celebrities swear by it, and blah, blah, blah. Wouldn't that be great? But oh my gosh, this does it at the same time in only 5 minutes. And then microcurrent. Microcurrent is hugely popular in the beauty world. You can spend a lot of money getting it done professionally. It's something that I've done for years, actually separately, and on its own, it takes longer than all 4 take with this. So Solar Wave is a groundbreaking concept that does all 4 treatments at one time in only 5 minutes. And we're making it even better. This is the serum that actually boosts the effects, especially of that microcurrent treatment, so you're getting even more out of your 5 minutes a day. We're putting it all together in a fabulous, fabulous package right now on localsteals.com, and it's 27% off. 5 minutes to better skin and 4 beauty treatments, count me in.
Valley News Live investigates.
Several whistleblowers asked us to look into the
Getting you results.
Insurance reimbursed him, and the car was later found.
Valley News Live.
Your spirit is stronger than your highs and lows. Your creativity can outshine any bad day because you are greater than your bipolar 1, and you can help take control of your symptoms and ask about Vraylar. Some medicines only treat the lows or highs. Once daily Vraylar is proven to treat depressive, acute manic, and mixed episodes of bipolar 1 in adults. Full spectrum relief for all bipolar 1 symptoms. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Call your doctor about unusual changes in behavior or suicidal thoughts. Antidepressants can increase these in children and young adults. Report fever, stiff muscles, or confusion, which may mean a life-threatening reaction, or uncontrollable muscle movements, which may be permanent. High cholesterol and weight gain, and high blood sugar, which can lead to coma or death, may occur. Movement dysfunction and restlessness are common side effects. Sleepiness and stomach issues are also common. Side effects may not appear for several weeks. You are greater than your bipolar 1. Ask about Vraylar and learn how AbbVie could help you save.
When you're injured or have serious health problems, some lawyers concentrate on just one aspect of your case. At the Schneider Law Firm, we aggressively pursue every form of compensation.
We help you get Social Security disability benefits and litigate your personal injury case.
When injured on the job, we can help you with workers' comp. No matter what, for us, it's about results for you.
Call 877-740-2525, the Schneider Law Firm. There's no fee unless you win.
Are you looking to upgrade your dirty oil-stained cracked concrete? Epic Concrete Coatings can transform your garage, patio, or commercial space in as little as 1 day. Epic Coatings is 4 times stronger than epoxy, easy to clean, and backed by a 15-year residential warranty. Epic Concrete Coatings is proudly serving Fargo, Moorhead, Grand Forks, Detroit Lakes, and surrounding areas. Call 701-261-9995 to schedule your free estimate and save $300 on your next project. Epic Concrete Coatings.
Welcome back. There's a new roadblock as a baby formula manufacturing plant, which has been closed for months now, may soon be back up and running. Skylar Henry has more from the White House.
This one's half gone, this one's full and emptied, and then we have half a can upstairs.
Morgan Hyde says her newborn son Gunnar is eating a lot. The appetite is good for his health, but finding formula is tough.
Everyone is panicked. Everyone is asking for help.
Help is on the way after the FDA gave Abbott the green light to reopen its baby formula plant, which has been closed since February due to safety concerns. The FDA must first approve some safety changes before Abbott resumes operations. The company believes the plant can be up and running within 2 weeks, but it'll be another 6 to 8 weeks before formula hits store shelves.
The FDA is working closely with Abbott to bring the facility back online safely.
The earliest date baby formula supply will be back to normal is mid-July. In the meantime, the FDA is also relaxing some regulations to allow more formula to be imported from overseas. The White House says it's been working with other U.S.-based formula manufacturers to get them to increase their production to help fill the void.
We're working closely with the administration and the FDA to try to accelerate additional production and bring on a new facility.
The head of Reckitt, the makers of Enfamil, told CBS News evening anchor and managing editor Nora O'Donnell that they are doing their best to get formula out the door.
We have been running our plants 24/7. We have increased our production by more than 30%. And we are now feeding more than 200,000 more babies a month than we were before.
The head of the FDA will go to Capitol Hill Thursday to face lawmakers' questions about the baby formula shortage. Skyler Henry, CBS News, the White House.
Congress is also working on legislation to make baby formula more affordable. Votes on those bills could come this week. And as families scramble to find formula, the Better Business Bureau is warning that scammers are taking advantage. They offer some red flags that you should be aware of as you look for out-of-stock products online. The first one is if the seller only has positive reviews. If you don't see any negative or critical reviews on the website that you're looking to buy from, it could mean that it was all created by scammers. The second is misspellings and grammatical errors. And a third is a lack of communication, like if the seller advertises on social media and then stops responding after the payment clears. They also say do your research. A quick online search with the company name and the word scam should pull up any complaints, and use a credit card. That way you'll have more protection against fraud. Stay with us. Next with another look at the weather planner.
Valley News Live Whistleblower Hotline.
One parent reached out to our whistleblower hotline.
Getting you results.
They contacted our whistleblower hotline.
Valley News Live investigates.
One of the things I like about working at Bethany is the support they give us in helping us pay for our schooling.
What I love about working at Bethany is how warm and friendly the people are to each other, from the residents to families and the staff.
When I interviewed here, everybody was so warm and welcoming. As soon as I entered the door, not only residents, but the employees as well, and I just knew that this is where I wanted to be.
Find out how to make your career brighter at Bethany. Apply online today at bethanynd.org.
For over 25 years, Window World's provided quality products for homeowners around the country. Every window we sell is custom made for optimal energy efficiency and superior durability. Plus, a vinyl finish means they'll never need painting. Trust Window World. Window World is here to help. We're making it easy with special financing options and convenient monthly payments. Increase your curb appeal with energy-efficient products that have earned the Good Housekeeping seal. Window World, America's exterior remodeler.
I want a drink.
And I want this free.
And I want this awesome ATV.
I can't get enough
of winning free stuff.
Casey's just gave me these. Cause we won the Casey's sweepstakes. The summer of freedom sweepstakes.
Shop with Casey's Rewards for a chance to win free pizza, gas, and getaways all summer long.
We won the Casey's sweepstakes. The summer of freedom sweepstakes.
We change our minds every day. About 1 million things a day. This is no different. You can't be afraid to be wrong. You can't be afraid to say, you know what, I'm just gonna rethink this thing. People are not dying getting the vaccine. I better rethink this thing. I'm gonna go call my doctor and have a discussion one more time. It is okay to change your mind.
All right, you guys, you know, this is one of those kind of days where North Fargo, game on, some clear skies out here just down to the south, though you can see the rain showers moving through. Kind of going to split the metro, and the north part of town gets nothing. Down south, it could be even heavier as you get into Horace. Check out this long, narrow band of heavy showers pushing into the Otter Tail County area. It's moving off to the east, heading towards Dead Lake by 505. The thing is, it's a long line, so some of these areas are going to get rain for about 2 hours, and it's going to total up to around an inch, maybe a little more for some. and a little less for others under that main band. 50s and 60s this evening, and it looks like tomorrow we warm into the 70s. This will be the last day we'll have some 70s. Spotty thunder showers, spotty in the afternoon hours. Then we cool it off. Enough for a flake or two of snow for some in the far, far north. Hopefully it's way far north, but like Canada-ish. A slow climb out of the cool refrigerator over the next few days.
Poor Canada. Have a good night.
Thanks for taking one.
Hi, I'm Mike, and I lost over 50 pounds in just under 2 months on Healthy Systems USA. The pounds just fell off and it was super easy.
If you've got that, don't worry about that. Healthy Systems USA.
Hi, I'm Kirsty Hintz. I'm an RN at Bismarck Burley Public Health, and I'm a local coordinator for the Women's Way program of North Dakota. Women's Way is a program that offers breast and cervical cancer screenings to eligible women in North Dakota. I love that I get to help women every day and really make it easy for them to get these screenings that really could save their lives. Getting screened is a great way for you to take care of yourself and be there for your family and those you love.
Right before Mike decided to say yes, he learned he had IBS-C and could treat it with Linzess. It explained why his constipation with belly pain wouldn't go away, and why the belly pain, discomfort, and bloating couldn't be kept at bay. After Mike learned his symptoms were signs of a chronic condition, his doctor helped him make a decision. And that's why he said yes to adding Linzess. Linzess is not a laxative. It helps you have more frequent and complete bowel movements and is proven to help relieve overall abdominal symptoms, belly pain, discomfort, and bloating. Do not give Linzess to children less than 2. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Could your story also be about IBS-C? Talk to your doctor and say yes to Linzess. Learn how AbbVie and Ironwood could help you save on Linzess.
Hi, my name is Carrie, and on Healthy Systems USA, in 2 months, I lost 26 pounds, and it was easy, simple, and even fun.
If you've got that, don't worry about that. Healthy Systems USA.